What is up, you all? We are back with another video. And first off, I want to say, man, I hope you all had a great new year, man. Welcome to 2025. I cannot wait to get into this year and just see some more horror movies and see what just happens in 2025 for us horror fans. But this is a perfect way to start the year off, because today we're going to be talking about my most anticipated horror movies for the year of 2025. Before we get into it, definitely make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel because it definitely helps. And let's get into it. So you all have my top 10 most anticipated. I also have some honorable mentions, and I have some of my most anticipated TV shows to be released this year. So starting off, you all, coming in at my number 10, we have a new slasher by Spyglass called Hard Eyes. Now, I saw the trailer for this, and it has Mason Gooden in it and Devin Sawa. So it looks decent, but it seems like something I've seen before. It says it's like a romantic horror comedy. It looks like it's going to be something like, you know, like My Bloody Valentine kind of. But like I said, I am excited to see this. It's done by Spyglass, and it has Mason Gooden in it. And I definitely think that it could be something different if they take a unique turn. But it still gives me vibes of, like, you know, Eli Roth's Thanksgiving, because John Carver is a Thanksgiving slasher, and we've seen My Bloody Valentine before, so it just feels like something I've seen before. That's why it's so low on my most anticipated. It just doesn't feel too fresh, but I will be in the theaters to see this and cover it here for you all on the channel. Now, coming in at my number 9 is a movie called The Monkey, and it's based off of a Stephen King novel. And one thing I will say, I'm a huge Stephen King fan, but I haven't heard about this book, but I did kind of look into some things, and it kind of takes place, it seems like, two younger boys go in the attic or something, and they find like this old monkey toy, and it's haunted, and wherever the monkey toy is, things happen, people die. And this is done by Neon Osgood Perkins, the same guy who did Long Legs. I really did enjoy Long Legs, even though it has some issues in my opinion, but it has me hyped to see what he does with this. The trailer really did kind of have me pulled in, just seeing everything. It seems like it's going to be in that branch of like a paranormal movie. I kind of got a little bit of Conjuring vibes, but also I can still see, you know, that neon written all over in Osgood Perkins. So overall, I'm very excited. And then I did hear that Rowan Campbell was going to be in it, the kid that played Corey Cunningham from the Halloween trilogy. If he's in it, I'm definitely going to watch it, because I did like, you know, his character. I think he had a lot of depth in Halloween Ends, but that's just my opinion. Now, pushing forward, coming in at number 8, we have a movie called Clown in a Cornfield. Now, this is also based off of a novel, and from my knowledge, this novel is very popular. A lot of people have been reading this novel lately. So this is basically a story where it's some teens that's like in a Midwestern town, and they see a clown that's in the cornfield that's very creepy. He's a slasher, and he begins to take the teens out. Kind of like your just ordinary slasher film, but from what I've seen, kind of like, you know, the art and everything of the clown based off the books, it does look creepy. And we did get a still of some of the cast. It looks like they're at an event or something like that, but it looks cool. It looks like something I would like. I'm a very big fan of slashers, and like I said, I'm gonna give this one a chance just because of what I read. They're not giving too much away, just kind of telling us what we can look forward to. And overall, I'm excited for this movie. I might be on the island by myself though, but I got a lot of faith in this, and I can't wait to see this in the theaters. And I might even check out the book, because they said the book is literally buku and it's so good from beginning to end, and I just can't wait to see how the movie plays out. But like I said, if I read this book, I will definitely let you guys know. Coming in at my number 7, we have the movie Until Dawn, based off the video game. Now, if you guys haven't played the video game, I definitely advise you to play the video game so you can get kind of, you know, hip to it a little bit, or maybe not, because it is spoilers in the video game. But this, I'm so excited. And I beat the video game multiple times. Like I said, you can watch some, you know, scenes from the video game if you don't play the video game, but I cannot wait. The game actually had Hayden Panettiere in it from Scream 4 and Scream 6. I don't know if they're going to bring her back or something like that, but like I said, if it's really like the video game, this should be a phenomenal movie. It's another like slasher type of movie. Basically, they go up into the cabins or whatever, got a strange vibe to it, like almost like a whodunit. They go up into these cabins, it's like, you know, snow everywhere, they're kind of trapped in there, and then murders just start happening. They're like on a couples trip and things like that, and it's just a lot of dark stuff going on in this cabin, and it turns out to be something that's crazy in the end. But like I said, overall, I cannot wait to see Until Dawn, especially if it's like based off the game. But you know, I think something is telling me they're going to switch it away from the game just a little bit for nothing can be spoiled too quick, because it's a lot of us gamers that play Until Dawn and know how it turns out. But it definitely has, it's one of those games where it's different like endings based off your decision, so maybe they do like a different decision for the movie, you know what I'm saying? So that's another good thing to say about it. It's one of those games where you got to make the choice to see how everything plays out. But I'm very excited for Until Dawn. Coming in at my number 6 is Saw 11. I really did enjoy Saw 10, but thought I heard something about it being delayed. I can possibly be wrong, but if it's delayed, you guys know, you know, because possibly out there, you guys probably know, but it says 2025, September 26th, but if it's delayed, I'm still looking forward to it. I am starting to get to that point where Saw movies, something has to come to an end. I mean, it's definitely different things they can do, different cast members that can bring it to life and things like that. I'm very excited. I mean, who doesn't like a Saw movie? But I feel like at a point you definitely kind of switch the lane and things like that. I loved how the 10th installment ended off. Definitely was crazy. Some of the kills that they pulled off in the 10th one, kind of bridging everything and going to the 11th film. I definitely think that it's going to be a fun time and everything. Hopefully it does come out this year, and I'm excited for Saw. I mean, Saw movies are Saw movies. They're just bloody good, gore fun, and you can just have fun with it, especially if you follow the story with Jigsaw and everything. And this could potentially be one of the great ones because they're diving into a lot of things from history, and you know, if you're invested in this, once again, everything will hit different for you. So I am, you know, ready for Saw 11, but after this one, I don't know what the hell they can do, but I'm very excited for it. So coming in at my number 5 for 2025 is Final Destination Bloodlines. Now, we don't know too much about this, only that it's coming out this year, which I'm very excited. I cannot wait to experience this in theaters, especially with the world we live in now. I cannot wait to see the things that they tackle from like the supernatural side of things and just the horror side of things, just kind of the kills that they're going to pull off, things that they're going to kind of try to make us be scared about with our everyday life going on in 2025. Like I said, I remember that everybody was freaking traumatized with that highway scene with the logs coming off the back of the truck. Like scenes like that, I will never forget. You know, even the scene with the bridge, the scene with the amusement park. I think all of those type of scenes were very much iconic from this franchise. In the NASCAR scene, so that's the most thing I'm excited about, is trying to see how they're going to incorporate how life is now into Final Destination Bloodlines. And I can only imagine how that theater experience is going to be, especially for people that love this movie or people don't have no idea what they're going to see. I cannot wait. Overall, very excited for this movie. But my number 4 is coming up. My number 4 is Hell House LLC Lineage. Now, I'm very much looking forward to this, especially after everything that happened with the recent one with the Carmichael Manor, Hell House LLC Origins. I really thought those clowns were scary as hell. We did get like a little mini teaser letting us know like it's kicking up and everything. Hopefully it comes out in 2025. I'm hearing that it is. I'm seeing that it is, but things could change with delays and everything. You know how it goes with filming, but I'm very much looking forward to this. I know it's a following for Hell House out there. I really do love the ones that we recently just got. Very, you know, different and scary. I personally think Hell House LLC Origins is one of the scariest horror films to ever, you know, be out, just off the fact that everything that happened in Carmichael Manor. So I want to see if they can top that whole vibe with the one that we're about to begin this year, being Hell House LLC Lineage. And I definitely think that the clowns are going to return from what I've seen in that teaser. And like I said, those clowns are literally nightmare fuel. If you know, then you know. So overall, I'm excited for this one. I hope that it's actually the same tempo as the last one, because that one had me really invested and just following the story from beginning to end. They do such a great job at, you know, giving us these movies and making them feel real and authentic. And I can't wait to see what happens with the next Hell House LLC film. Coming in at number 3, we have Megan 2.0. 2.0. Yes, guys, Megan 2.0. I know some of you all probably like, what? I really did have a good time with Megan. I think it was something cool, unique, and different. I mean, of course, they definitely got ideas from different previous doll movies and inspiration from other things. You can see it all in the movie, but I really did have fun with Megan. I thought it was going to just be one of those movies that was just like generic. Nah, it had like its own little spin on it. And I think it's cool that they're trying to make, you know, horror be involved with AI, because AI is definitely a thing now. And I think that that is actually playing a big part in real life where they can scare the shit out of us. I mean, hell, NECA's coming out with a Megan doll. Like, I think that it's just one of those things where I like the story because it seems to be different. I mean, I think Megan was one of the first ones to do it. Now we're starting to get like AI horror movies, like the one we got previously with the little fake Alexa or whatever. But either way, I liked how it ended. Speaking of Alexa, how Megan actually sunk herself into her Alexa kind of to like save herself for the time being, and then she can go to another doll. Almost kind of like that Chucky type of thing where he can kind of bounce his soul into different shells. Now, the thing I like with Megan also is that it wasn't doing too much. It was actually a PG-13 horror movie, but it was all about, for me, just the character of Megan and how they portrayed this doll and how it felt so just, I don't know, like you can tell that it was a person at times. I think it was played by Amy Donald doing like the doll work, but sometimes it was so eerie. It felt like, damn, this is really a doll moving, especially the scene where she's dancing. That's what it is for me, that we're thinking like this is really a doll that's moving. This is not a kid. This is not a child. This is supposed to be a doll. And I think that's what makes it kind of creepy for me. Now, to me, Megan's not scary. It's just a great film, something different and a breath of fresh air with horror. And I said, like I said, the one we just got did so well. It did great in the box office. It grabbed a great following behind it. A lot of people like Megan and they're looking forward to 2.0, especially after what dude did with him kind of just sending over the files to another corporation. I can't wait to see what happens with that. Speaking of Megan 2.0, I got, you know, some possible rumor plot details in a video that you could check out after this. If you want to know more about Megan 2.0, definitely check it out. Now, coming in at my number 2, we have The Black Phone 2. Now, this movie is something that I'm really looking forward to. Ethan Hawke as the Grabber. I never thought I would say this, but Ethan Hawke as a horror villain is so unsettling, bro. Like, it's something about that character that just really is creeping. It feels so real and authentic. What I mean is, it doesn't feel like a Michael Myers or a Jason Voorhees. It feels kind of like a Richard Ramirez or a Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy. Like, it feels like he is up there with those guys, and he's scary to me. He's actually scary. What he was doing to Finn and everything, those kids, it really made me feel a little unsettled in the theater and just eerie. But sometimes you like that because that's telling you that they have you believing that this is a real story. Whole time it's made up. It's just something someone wrote to put on screen. And like I said, it's gonna possibly, I want to say it's gonna be a prequel, because it has to be, right? Because what happened to the Grabber. So either way, I think I heard a rumor that they said that the Grabber was gonna be younger in this, like he's gonna be like a teenager, showing like he's been doing this. If so, I'm down for that, because I just want to see what happened, what made him start getting into this. He had a whole brother, you know, and everything. And what's up with the mask? I mean, you don't got to tell us too much. You can keep it, you know, a little mystery over there. Just don't touch it and just let us keep seeing what he's doing. But I definitely want to see what's going on with the Grabber and how they captured the back in the day shots. I mean, they did such a great job at capturing that shot of like just being in 1978 when Finn is walking home with the houses and the fall leaves. It felt just like, damn, bro, like they really captured 1978. So I can't wait to see if they can do that with the next Black Phone movie. And like I said, I was very much invested. Very unique how the souls of the teens and kids he took out still lived in the basement, helping Finn get out. I just really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what they do with a part 2. It's going to be a great time. I want to say this comes out in October during Halloween season. A perfect movie. I can't wait. Now, my number one, I'm so excited, I'm so pumped. Unfortunately, this is the last film in this franchise, but man, I know they're going to close it out great. It's The Conjuring Last Rites. If you follow the channel, you know I'm a huge Conjuring fan. As you see, got Annabelle back there. I really love The Conjuring. Such a great franchise. And the fact that it's based off Ed Lorraine Warren, the real paranormal investigators. Can't wait to see what happens with this. I know a lot of people didn't like the third one, The Devil Made Me Do It, but I mean, they took a risk with that one. But this one, I'm hoping that they cover one of the other Warren cases, being the Smurl family and the Snydecker family. I want to say the Snydecker case. I can't wait to see what happens with this, man. We got Lorraine Warren and Ed Warren back together, Patrick Wilson, and we got Vera Farmiga. I can't wait to see, you know, what happens with this story, what case they decide to take. Will we get a cameo from Valak? I just want to see everything that they can do with this, and hopefully they get to just walk off in the sunset, and that's the end of the franchise. We do know that a TV series is in the works called The Conjuring Universe. Can't wait to see what happens with that also. But yes, my number one is The Conjuring Last Rites. Is nothing like experiencing a Conjuring movie in theaters on a Friday fucking night. I'm telling you, it's so good, and it's a jam-packed theater. I cannot wait. That's my number one. But I got some honorable mentions, and these movies are not bad. They just are not. I want to see them, don't get me wrong, but they're not something that really just like, ooh, I'm fiending. Like, I'm like, okay. Like, some of them are. I'm gonna tell you the ones that like I'm kind of like, ooh, I still want to see it. They didn't have no space for them in my top 10. So I have Insidious. I think it's called Thread or something. It's like an Insidious spinoff. I'm very big on paranormal. So yeah, Insidious. And then we got Fear Street Prom Queen. Love Fear Street. Got the Prom Queen story. I think that's based off of a novel. Can't wait for that. And then we have Wolfman, which is a film that's about to come out soon. I think January 17th. Only thing I don't like how the Wolfman looks, but let's see if the story can pick it up and make me kind of pull away from noticing that and just make it a good story. So Wolfman. And then we have I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm hoping that this is good, but I mean, a lot of these movies of the, you know, that are coming out are being like part 2s and shit from classics. I want to have faith in them, but it's something like, what made you come back? I really want to know that. What made these franchises come back? That just be the big question for me. What made these franchises come back? That's it. That's it. I don't know. But then we have the movie Peter Pan, A Neverland Nightmare. At first, I was kind of scratching my head because I wasn't a fan of Blood and Honey, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. But this one actually looks like a horror movie. Like, I never thought I would say this, but the Peter Pan shit looks creepy. How he's on a bus with the kids, the mask. I really want to see this. Like I said, it's not on my most anticipated, but it's on something I'm definitely going to see. These movies I'm naming, we're going to see them for sure. But yes, Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare definitely has my attention. And then we have 28 years later. Now I'm not too big on like the zombie movies for real. It depends. Like, I like Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and things like that. But 28 years later, I ain't too pumped about it, but I'm gonna definitely check it out and then just see what's going on with that. But that's just my opinion. And then we got Scream Bolt. The only reason that I'm very invested in seeing what's about to happen with this is because of David Howard Thornton being in this movie. And I want to say he's playing Scream Bolt Willie, matter of fact. So how, I don't know, because it looked a little animated in the trailer, but I am going to see it for that because it's coming from some of my favorite guys in the game, Damien and all those guys, and Terrifier 2 team, and see what they're doing, man. They're taking risk out here, so I can't knock them for that. But I got something very cool I want to bring up, being my TV shows, because your boy don't just watch movies, he watch TV shows too. So real quick, we have The Last of Us Season 2, my favorite video game and franchise of all time. Definitely can't wait for that TV show to come out. Wednesday Season 2, I definitely can't wait for that to come out. And then we got Welcome to fucking Derry. Never in my life thought I'll be saying we're having a fucking Pennywise TV show and Bill Skarsgård is playing Pennywise. It seems like a dream, and I'm hearing from a recent interview with Bill Skarsgård that this TV show is going to be hardcore. Like, it's not like the movie. That's what he's saying.
It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, actually.
Is it as scary, you think, as the films? Like, do you go as far? Can you go as far on television as you did in the films?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hardcore, man.
It's not.
He said he had a lot of fun playing Pennywise and everything, but he had a lot of fun filming it, and it's hardcore, so that had me pumped. And then my Come on, man. This is my most anticipated. I'm going to just say it. Come on, bruh. Stranger Things Season 5. I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. I cannot wait to see what happens with this. They just got done filming. This is the last season, unfortunately. It's going to be so many tears, so many emotions. We're going to be so fucked up off of this. I cannot wait to see the stories that the Duffer Brothers wrote and just give us that final concluding ending. I cannot wait. 2025 is so stacked. It's so stacked, and I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. It's going to be a good time in the theaters. Make sure that motherfucker Cinemark Rewards is locked in. AMC, whatever side you on, and get ready, because 2025 about to be crazy. And make sure you got them subscription services ready from TV shows, because, oh my God. And also make sure you hit the noti bell so you'll be notified when I'm doing reviews on all of this. Definitely. But comment down below your most anticipated. I want to see what you guys are anticipating for 2025. Also, I love to see things like that in the chat. So comment down below. It's something else. I can't be doing that to myself and my boy Willie. I have a film coming out January 9th. My own slasher that I did last year during Halloween time. And it's called Willie. It's a slasher that is so crazy. Can't wait to see you guys really see this story just blossom and unravel, and y'all get introduced into the world of Willie and seeing what this slasher is capable of. That I wrote, literally, I still can't believe I wrote this story and put this story together and thought of this character, this design, and everything. It just came from this brain right here. It's so crazy. So, yes, that's something I'm anticipating. Even though I know the movie and I've seen it, I want you guys to really check it out too. Now, it's a horror short film that could possibly branch off into something big. But I want you to check it out and just give me your details on how you feel about that. So, yes, comment down below. Also, your most anticipated. Make sure you hit me up on all my social medias at ILIKESCARY. I want you to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. Until next time. Peace.